As the Invincible Army strike force strives to repel another push by the Morat aggression force in the city of Shenling, a tech-devouring nanovirus cloud sweeps in. Which side will control the only safe haven and survive the virus?
Hi and welcome to Fast Panda Gaming, and in this live battle report we are going to be playing Panic Room. We've never played it before, so it's probably more a case of watch what we do and don't do it kind of thing. But for beginners we're going to try and explain everything we're doing and why, and for veteran players we're going to be explaining everything we are doing and why, so you can tell us how to do it better. So drop some comments in below. We enjoyed reading the last ones, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get straight to it. Okay, so Panic Room. I've never played Panic Room and I don't know what I'm doing, even more than my usual. So let's have a quick look. So main objectives are to dominate the Panic Room and have an essential personnel inside the Panic Room in a non-nil state, and have do it more times than the others. So fair enough. Essential personnel are number 2 NCO lieutenants, chain of command, and special skills. Yeah, okay, and HQ characters. Okie, fair enough. And anything else other than that? Yeah, I've read a few things, so let's get stuck in, because that's the battlefield. I've played Armory and I've played Biotech Vor. I've never played this mission, so let's have a quick look at the battlefield and have some thoughts. Okay, so this is our gaming table, and that is obviously the Panic Room right in the centre, and that's an antenna. That's an antenna tucked down in the alleyway, another antenna down that crashed car, and there's another antenna actually in the corner of that building. But things to note is there's two big areas, these two roads. If I go to the end you can see them better. There's two big areas there and there that won't get affected by the Biotech Vor, and they are big areas. So I think I need to bring some armour so I can survive, because the centre of this board is quite open. Around the edges, loads of stuff. That's where death is going to be. So I'm going to need to move up forward, and these two big areas, these two roads, I'm going to bring some armour. I think using Invincible, I think I can bring the armour and bring a 5-man link team. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, so with those two big bits of road, open space, I want armour. I want lots of armour. With that, let's go to Infinity Army. Let's go to Yujing. Let's go to Invincible. It's my favourite at the moment. Okay, and as I want armour, there's a couple of things I want in. I want a 5-man fire team, and I want something big. So the big thing, let's do that first. Tag. Gotta have a tag, because I ain't got a clue how I'm playing it or what I'm doing. So let's stick a tag in and see what happens. And there we go. That's one tag. And the other thing I really want is a 5-man fire team of heavy infantry, because who doesn't want to paint train? They're all number 2, so I can get in the room and hopefully cause some problems. And let's go for a couple of cheapies so I can get more in. So that are those two. And I want the heavy machine gun, because who doesn't want to roll that many dice when you've got 5 men? And the tactical awareness will be a bonus as well, so let's have that as well. And the multi-rifle is always handy, especially when you've got 5 men. And talking about 5 men, let's have somebody else. Let's have an NCO, because NCOs are always good. A crit cockram. That would be nice to put some mines outside the room. That would be grand. I imagine that Stormshroud is going to drop some mines on it. So let's put that one in. +1 damage multi-rifle, chain colt, decharges, NCO, and let's see what else we can do. Right, so lieutenant wise, I'm looking at the points, and with the tag, I've eaten them up very quickly. This lot's not cheap, so let's go for this boarding shotgun with an extra order for 22 points. Why would you take? So that gives me 2 orders, giving Kit Cockram a couple extras if he can stay survive, which would be nice. Because looking at those antennas, there's quite a lot of cover around there, so I might be able to stash her near one of those for the entirety of the game, out of the way. But even if she doesn't, the boarding shotguns can come in very handy if she gets close to that for clearing back buildings. And I'm going to need another some specialist secondary objectives. So let's have an engineer, because I've got a tag, and you need some backup with a tag. So let's take that engineer. Use a gizmo kit. Not used a gizmo kit yet either. That might be nice to use. And lastly, what have I got? I've got 18 points left, and I can certainly stick in not one of those normal benches. I've got a cheap hacker for 16 points. Fab. That is 2 points off. Not so many Swick. Yeah. Zuyongs, armor 3, wounds 2. In a big group, I've got 6th Sense, extra burst, +3 to hits and all that kind of stuff. So that, if I can keep them in a 5, that would be awesome. And a tag, because I've never played it. I've never played this game. Like I said, I've played Armory, I've played Biotech, but I've not played them both together. So whether do I want to go first? Do I want to go second? Which side of the board I want to set up? Do I want to try and get into the room first, or do I want to defend? Do I want to attack the room? I have not got a clue. So comments below. But at this point, I don't know what I'm expecting. So let's find out what Stormshroud have brought, and let's see how it performs.
So we're going to be playing Panic Room this week, which is one of the new missions from ITS Season 12, and the objectives are to basically, kind of like Army, dominate the Panic Room, get to that 18 in the middle, hold it. You get a bonus point if you've got one member of essential personnel inside the Panic Room, and keeping your army alive is important. This is classified worth 1 point. I'm not going to be overly bothered about that, I don't think, for my list. So essential personnel are lieutenants, troopers with number 2, NCO, chain of command, and anyone who's a headquarters troop or a character. They're all considered essential personnel. That's going to be important for building our list. So let's jump to Army. So I've got a lot of options I could potentially play, but I kind of feel like being an angry red space monkey. So I'm going to play my Morat aggression force. Now, first thing up, lieutenant. In Morats, there is one choice that for me stands head and shoulders above the rest, Cornac. And we'll go for the +1 lieutenant's order and Strategos level 1 version. So, not only got the Mark 12, light flamethrower, decent, bloody good, brilliant BTS, decent armour, and all those other good skills, he brings me effectively 3 regular orders for 45 points. Cool! Wildcard as well, so we can put him in any fire team. Now, we spoke about essential personnel. Yaogats all have number 2 baked into their profile. They all also have multi-spectral visor, and they can form a core fire team. Let's go with Yaogats. So, it's going to be a close firefight. So we'll go for a boarding shotgun. We'll go for a hacker, just in case any hackers come trying to push their way in, or heavy infantry we can turn off. Spitfire for a bit more punch. They're all quite expensive. What's left? I think we could save a few points by putting in a Raktarak Sergeant Major, someone who can bring Cornac his drink. That sounds like a good idea. Also wildcard, so they can join any fire team. I'm going to go for the Raktarak with combi rifle and heavy flamethrower. Again, he's got number 2 baked into his profile, so that entire fire team counts as essential personnel. That's good. What next? We are over halfway through our points. I think I'm going to go for a Q drone with a plasma rifle. Total reaction, but not the HMG, because we're going to be up close and personal, and the plasma rifle could be really useful. Get that circular template dropping on things. Not to be laughed at. And to round this group out, I'm going to put in all 4 of my Datarazi. So I've got a combi rifle, 1 painted, I've got 2 with chain rifles, and I've got 1 with boarding shotgun. Plus, I love the way the boarding shotgun looks for Morats, so yeah, that's a nice inclusion. So there's a group of 10. It's effectively going to have 12 regular orders with the 2 from Cornac and the 4 impetuous orders that the Datarazi bring. Whole bunch of smoke, whole bunch of MSV2. Yeah, let's push that up into the middle room. That should be problematic. Group 2. Group 2. We are going to need some orders in Group 2. So let's go for some Icodrons. They're nice and cheap. They're only 9 points. They get an extra burst on their light flamethrowers. So I don't mind throwing one of those away to sort of push into the room and drop some templates and upset Claw's plans. Decent BTS, so they might even be able to survive the biotech zone if I absolutely have to leave them there. But I'm really hoping I don't need to do that. 35 points. You know what? I think I saw... Yeah. I'm going to put in the Yaugat with multi-sniper rifle with the extra burst. Mainly because I've painted this and never had a chance to use it. But also, if I end up going second, I can keep that back as my reserve model and use it as a ARO piece. And if I lose it, it's not going to be the end of the world because it's going to be an awful lot of orders to get him up there, but it's going to force Claw to spend orders to dig it out. And if he's done something similar to me and not taking a lot of range, I might be able to outrange him, which would be nice. So there we are. 300 points, 4.5 SWC, 13 models, but a whole bunch more orders thanks to Cornac and all the impetuous. List needs a name. I've got an idea. How about Don't Panic, Lieutenant Cornac? Not quite Don't Panic, Captain Mannering, but close enough for government work. Let's see how it does.
Okay, so let's get this started. We are, well, I'm looking for 14. 12, that's not bad. A 3. You know what, because I've never played this game before, I really wanted not to choose. So, I won the whip roll and I've decided to go first. I've decided that I want to get into the room first and murder things first and shoot as many things as I can first. Comment below if you think that's wrong. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got my 5-man link team of Invincibles, boarding shotgun, multi-rifle, HMG, quick copgram, and the combi rifle. And as I go around here, I've got a hunt back behind this stanchion, maybe, is my Zanshi Hacker. And on this side of the table, I've got the Hideout Engineer hidden behind the turbine. And I've got a camo token that is prone next to an antenna. I wonder who that could be. So, I've left a model off that if you were paying attention during my army building, you'll know what I've left off. Because he's a big boy and I want him to aim his big gun at the horrible things. So that's my deployment. Let's go over to Stormshroud to pull them out.
Missing from Claw's side of the board, that's not 300 points, so there could be some Tiger soldiers or something. And there's a nice landing zone behind me there if I'm not careful. So the Q-Drone's got a 360 degree visor, he can cover that space there. I've got a Datarazi next to him, so I can advance up and throw some smoke and cover some angles of attack. If we now jump over between all those parts of the turbine, there's another Datarazi for some smoke throwing shenanigans, assuming he doesn't get vaporized by the fire team. Up on top is a third Datarazi for more smoke throwing shenanigans. Are you noticing a theme yet, guys?
I am.
You are? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If we move over to the other side, I've got the 2 Icodrons there for the cheap orders for Group 2.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
and
cheap robits, and then on the other side of the turbine I've got the last Datarazi to get some smoke cover there for my fire team of Cornac with his Mark 12, the Yaugat with the Spitfire who can cover that other corridor down to the panic room, and then there's the Yaugat Hacker in the doorway, the Yaugat with boarding shotgun, and the Ratarak again just covering that open space at the back in case of any sneaky tiger soldiers or Liu Jiang or other drop trooping Liu Jiang fun. And I also have retained a model.
Okie dokie, so I've got to pop my last model on. Okay, so we've got a tag pilot who really wants to be a ninja and wants to blend in with the turbine. So I've popped her there. She's 8 inches up. She's hiding in those steps to give her a little bit of cover. And as soon as she starts moving, she will be a target of high priority, I would imagine. Looking over there, because that panic room is infinite height, that Datarazi is not going to see her. Unless she comes over here, of course, but should be okay. So let's see where Stormshroud puts his last model. Is a sniper. I wasn't expecting a sniper in this mission, Stormshroud. I really wasn't, because you tend to leave them at the edges, and the edges are basically going to be death later, so that was a surprise.
I put a sniper in deliberately because I thought I might end up going second, and I wanted something that would give me that range advantage as an ARO piece. So I was hoping I could get him down and outrange your pieces and force you to spend orders to get around him and slow you down, get into the room.
I didn't bring a sniper because I thought that would be silly. Right.
Well, I think if I ended up going first, he still has a heavy pistol. He could have gone on the ground and pushed into the room.
Yeah, no, that's a thought, isn't it? Okay, so you have line of sight against my tag. She's over there. And you have line of sight against Death Alley over there.
Yeah.
So I've got to now think what to do. You don't have line of sight over the building.
Because it's infinitely tall.
Infinitely tall. So what do I do? Okay, I'll have a think and we'll get straight into Invincible Armies or Yujing's round 1. Okay, so I've got 9 regular orders, 2 lieutenant's orders, a free order on the machine gun guy, and a free order on the tag over here. So they're my orders. I am looking at, so this tag, so my first order is going to be on this tag. So I might as well use the free one, not waste the normal ones. If I stay there, I've got the cover, but I'm looking at a sniper. Sniper's good range, not my good range. So I'm going to run forward. I'm going to run forward 6 inches out in the open. There we go. So I'm running forward 6 inches out in the open. I'm not seeing anybody, any of his other dudes. Oh, actually, I can see the baggage bot. So let's go this way a bit. If you don't mind me getting out of the way of your baggage bot, because I'm scared of your baggage bot.
I'd be scared of him. He might blind you.
Okay, so I've run forward. You have 2 AROs, sir.
2 AROs?
2, yeah. Your Datarazi.
Which Datarazi?
The one on the...
on the top?
On the top.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, it just gets through.
Okay.
So it is fair. Datarazi over there. Up there. Up. There we go. That Datarazi gets an arrow, and so does your sniper, yeah.
Okay, the Datarazi is going to throw a smoke grenade.
Oh, what a surprise.
Onto the platform, so it's going to block line of sight if I don't die horribly here.
Has that sniper got MSV?
The sniper does have MSV too, because he's a Yaugat.
Oh, that sucks.
And the sniper is going to shoot you with a single shot of armor piercing from his sniper rifle.
Okay, I'm going to shoot with all the bullets at the sniper.
What type of bullets, sir?
I have an option? I just thought it was a normal one. Oh, no, it's a multi-HMG.
It's a multi-HMG. You could either use armor piercing or shock.
You haven't got much armour though, because you're a sniper. Then.
I've got 3 points of armour, but I'm not shock immune.
Yeah.
So it's...
How many wounds you got?
Just the 1.
Just the 1. So you're going to be unconscious anyway, and you haven't got many doctors in that army.
I haven't got any doctors in that army.
Okay.
Well, Morat don't do doctors.
No, they don't. So shock is kind of a waste of time, because once you're down, you're down. So I'm going to go for the armour piercing then, sir.
Okay.
Because I don't think shock's worth it.
Fair enough.
Comments below if you think I'm wrong. Right. Let's.
I don't think so. I think in this situation, yeah, you know, I can't heal him, so unconscious is as good as dead.
Okay, so looking through, firing tracer fire and all kinds of things up on top of there. Smoke's going to go off. Yeah, let's measure it and do some damage. That should be, in theory, less than 32, but we'll measure it just in case. Yeah. Okay, so I've got 4 dice needing 14s because I'm in my good range because I'm just in 32. And you've got 1 dice needing 15s because I'm out in the open now because I took the risk. So yeah, let's...
You're on 14, so you get +3 for the range, then -3 for the cover because I want a higher elevation.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 dice, 15s. 2. I reckon I can beat 2.
Damn. Come on.
Come on, Lucky Belly.
18s and higher. Let's go for it.
There's a 1. You beat that. There's a 3 that beats you just. There's an 8 that beats you a lot. And there's a 14. I needed a 14.
So I'm going to make 4 armour saves.
4 armour saves, half your armour.
I've got 3 points of cover, 2 points of armour after you've halved it. Your damage is going to be... He does get a bonus to his damage, so yeah, it's going to be damage 16.
Plus
so we need at least 12s. 4 dice needing 12 or more.
11, 9, 10, and a 12.
So yeah, he comes off the table.
Yes! Hail of bullets accurately placed on that platform. There is just a blue mist. Well, whatever colour of blood they've got. Let's say blue. There's a blue mist at the back of that and he's gone. That is one of my primary targets at this stage gone. Fantastic. First shot, first kill.
Half an inch. Half an inch inside your good range.
Yeah, that's all you need. Half an inch. Mrs. Claw will tell you that. Right. Let's see if you land that smoke. 13. You land some smoke. That's pretty. Okay, so let's have a normal order. And I'm going to spend it on Super Tag. And Super Tag is going to move. I'm going to move basically directly up to here because I still don't want to see anybody else. But I can still see that Datarazi. So I can still see the Datarazi up there. And that's your only AROSA.
He is going to attempt to dodge, not smoke dodge.
So he's dodge dodging, he's not smoke dodging. I'm going to shoot him 4 times. I'm a little bit closer, so I'm definitely in range. So let's see what I can do. So you're dodging on a 14.
Correct, 14s.
And I'm hitting you on 14. So 14's all round, sir. 17. You didn't see this coming. Come on, below 14 many times. 3 times. A 6, a 3 and a 4.
So we get 1 point of armour, the damage is 16, so you need to roll 16s.
3 times. A 4, a 7 and a 19.
Take him off.
You're dead. Okay, so next order I'm going to use this one. Because I need to get away from 4 inches from this edge as well as this edge. And these guys are a bit of a risk. So I want to move these forward and I want to shoot another Datarazi. Because why wouldn't you want to shoot a Datarazi? It's my new hobby. So he's going to move to here. Moving the building. Crit Cockram is going to go there. This guy's going to move here. This guy's going to move here. Take that with me. And let's think that that's over. I didn't want to risk that that was 4 inches. I can't measure it, so I want to make sure she's out of the way. Okay, so he's sticking out just enough over there, and I can see a Datarazi in between those two. There we go, there, just there. I can see that. So you have an ARO back at me, sir, with your Datarazi. Stormshroud?
He's going to throw smoke at his feet.
Is he? Smoke dodge?
Yes. Because he's got a boarding shotgun and he's not going to hit you from there.
Okay, so let's measure up because I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to be within 32.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. So, do you want to point the camera at the other end? Ooh, I'm just out. Look at that. So I'm just out, which is unfortunate.
But you're going to get +3 for the range, so for the fire team.
Yeah.
Which will counter that out. So you have 5 dice on 10s.
5 dice on 10s. How do you get that?
+3 for your fire team.
Yeah.
Gets you to 16. -3 for the range. -3 for my mimetism.
Oh, you got mimetism. I keep forgetting you got mimetism. And I get an extra dice. Okay, 10s. Right. So you're tucking smoke at your feet. I'm shooting you just over my good range. So I'm +3 for my 5-man fire team. I am -3 for the range, -3 for your mimetism, which I keep forgetting about. So I'm on 10s. You are on much more.
17. Come on, Lewis. 17 or less.
19.
Or, you know, one of the 15% that was not a success.
Low numbers, please. What did I need? 10s. 17, that's a miss. A 2 and 5, they're good. And 2 10s.
So 6 armour saves.
So 6 armour saves, 1 shot. Wow. Don't get that many off.
And you're going to need 15s.
6 armour saves. Needing 15s or more. 8, 12, 4, 8, 3, 12.
Dead. Take them off.
Crits are a thing. And there's a gap there with a red stain, blue stain, whatever colour stain.
That many failed armour saves. There's not a stain, there's just a powder mark.
Yeah. So that's not too bad. 3 models for 1 regular order.
3 criticals so far. I am keeping the tally.
Yeah. How many did I get last time? None. So I'm due a few. Right. Okay, so my next order. Do I want to push forward with my tag or push forward with my death squad? Now, I'm thinking spend some orders with my death squad and get into that building and get them in. Because once I'm in, I'm in. And again, we can shoot into and out of, but not through. Okay, so another regular order. And before I forget, this guy, definitely within 4 inches. So he needs to be moved. And he's 4'4", I believe. So let's get him moved. 4 over that, because it's lower than him. So I'm going to jump it over there, because it's lower than him. I'm going to move 4 inches to underneath the stairs. And another 4 inches to get me to the other side of the stairs. So I'm in cover. You can't see me there. Come on, cameraman, over here. There we go. So he's there. He's hidden behind the stairs. You can see down that corridor, just in case. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend an order on the fire team. And I'm going to spend a lieutenant's order. I'm going to change it with his NCO. So I'm making Crit Cockram the fire team leader.
You managed to say that without smiling this time.
No, I never do. So Crit Cockram is using one of the lieutenant's orders. He's turning it into a regular order. If you know what I mean. So it's turned into a regular order so I can use it on the fire team. So as most of the enemy are over there, behind the infinitely high... Yeah, come back, cameraman, come back. Behind the infinitely high... Yeah, this is infinitely high. The only thing I've got to worry about is a Dasarazi and a Spitfire bot hidden behind the bush shelters.
Plasma rifle bot.
Yeah, okay. So let's move. In fact, what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, you're not going to get any arrows on this one. I'll go all the way, shall I?
Go for it.
Yeah, so 4-4 gets me there. The beauty about these templates.
Just as a reminder, you're not 4-4, you're 6-2.
Thank you.
I know it doesn't matter for this order, but you might need to know that later.
There's no mind about it. I will forget, because you know what I'm like. Forward! Fire! Right, so that's that order. And my next order, I think, is going to be... Cameraman, down with the orders. So my next order is going to be a regular order. And my link team leader is going to be the HMG fella. Oh, come back up here. So HMG is now the link team leader. So this order, I'm going to move 6, which is much better than 4, which gets me here.
Remind you that's about to get me killed, isn't it?
Yeah. So 6 gets me all the way over here. And the Dasarazi over there. If you actually come around here.
I can see that with my tin bot.
So,
he's definitely going to be in trouble.
You can see.
Do you want to finish moving the rest of the fire team first?
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting excited. Fire!
I'm just trying to delay losing another model.
About there. You don't mind me doing that, do you, Timbot? It's about right. Okay, so.
My ARI was going to throw smoke at my feet. Hopefully it'll work slightly better this time.
Okay, I'm definitely closer. I'm definitely in my good range this time.
Yeah.
You are not in cover, but you still have mimetism. I
can't claim cover because I'm impetuous.
Yay! This is why you have mimetism.
Which is why I have mimetism. So you're on +3, -3, +3 for your fire team. So you're going to be on 17s.
Yay! 5 times.
5 dice, and I'm going to be on 17 on 1 dice.
Okay, let's roll some dice. So, 17s are a good number. Like that! You've got your critical!
Huzzah!
So, 17s. No 17s.
So put another smoke template down.
Yay! Okay, so smoke. Can't see nothing around there now. But they can't see through their own smoke though, can they?
No, they can't.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to spend an order on these guys, and Crit Cockram is going to be the link team leader, and come on, over here. There we go. And I'm doing the lieutenant thing again. Turning it from NCO to a regular so I can use it on the team, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's dead that way, so let's charge forward. Gets him there. Gets him on that little white bit here. Gets him there. Gets him there. Okay, so that's first order. Looking around, you've got smoke guys over there, infinite height building, and you can't see through it. So the next order is for 2 inches to back down to these guys. So the other half, I'm going to move again. Unless you've got any hidden stuff, which I know you haven't. So he goes 2 inches here. And he's going to go in the room. He's going to go to the doorway. She's going to jump over here. She's going to jump over here.
Who's in charge at the moment?
The second half is Crit.
Okay.
Okay. Next order. Regular order. And this time it's HMG guy in charge. And he's going to move slightly to the edge. So he's just looking around and he can see the guy in the doorway. So at the angle he's looking at, you can just see the guy in the doorway.
Just the hacker then.
Just the hacker, Yagaro?
Yaogat hacker, yeah.
Yaogat hacker. So he can see the Yaogat hacker in the doorway. And these guys can move 6 inches. He was in the doorway. Let's see where we can get. Well, we can go right around here. Boarding shotgun lady. Oh, look at template. Come template from this angle. It'd be lovely.
So, my Yaogat hacker is, I need a bit of luck here. Now, I'm on with Panzerfausts, and I'm in a 5-man fire team. So, I'm going to get my bonus burst and my extra ballistic skill. So, I'm going to use both my Panzerfausts at the same time and shoot back.
All or nothing.
Or if I hit you with both of these, that's going to be 6 armor saves with half your armor.
Yeah, it would be bad. Okay, I'm going to use all 5 machine gun shots. I think we're in good range, but let's have a measure.
If you're in good range, I'm in good range.
Good ranges all around. Okay, so +3, -3, all that kind of thing. I've got 5 dice on 16s. You've got 2 dice because you're going to extra
on 15s.
with a Panzerfaust, because if you're going to
with all of the Panzerfausts I can get my hands on at the moment, it's desperation.
Yeah, go big or go home. So Panzerfaust, 2 shots, 15s. An 8 and a 7. Not too shabby, sir.
Could be worse. It could be worse.
Could be worse. Okay, so lucky belly, 16s. Come on. I've got 11, 13, 10, 5 and a 3 misses. So 3 hits then, sir.
So 3 points of armour, 3 points of cover. Damage is 15. Need 10s.
50-50. The 19 is grand. The 5 and the 7, not so much.
Taken off the board.
And that gets rid of your 5-man link team. Yes! Right, so I've still got 5 orders left. This is going remarkably well. Regular order. On the tag. And she's going to move slightly over here. So she's going to look down the side of the power station. And she's going to see the baggage bot there. And there's a Yagarat with big gun, combi rifle maybe, at the back.
Is that the Oh, the rack trap right at the very back?
Yeah, rack to rack then. So the rack to rack at the back. So they both get an arrow.
The rack trap's going to dodge, and the Icadron is going to flashball shoot.
Flashballs, and I'm going to put 2 shots into the baggage bot and 2 shots into the rack to rack. So 2 and 2. Okay, should we do the baggage bot first?
We can do. 1 dice on 13 for him as he tries to overload your visual sensors.
2 dice on. Oh, I didn't tell you what kind of dice, what kind of ammo I was using. Have they got any armour? Yeah.
The Icadron's got 1 point. The rack trap's got 2 points.
I'm going to.
The Icadron's a remote, so it's immune to shock.
Yeah. So an AP makes no difference. So I'm going to go shock all round.
If you go with AP, you will take the rack track down to 1 point of armour as opposed to 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'll do armour piercing for everybody then.
Okay.
Right, sorry, I should have decided that before. Right, so armour piercing, because you're supposed to do that as you say it. So armour piercing, 2 shots. I need 14s. You need
13.
13. So flash pulse to the eyes. A 4. More than 4, less than 14. 16, 14. Yes, a 6 and a 10, definitely more.
So 2 armour saves, you need to get 16s on the roll, Lewis.
8 and a 17, so one damage.
So he's unconscious. So that one can stay on the table with a token next to him at least.
Yay! And the other fella. The other fella's dodging as well.
The other guy's dodging on a 12.
11. Oh, good dodge.
More than 11, less than 14.
11. And a 6. So
So I don't dodge and you don't hit me.
no. Okay, so at the end of that, the robot baggage bot is down, and the Rack couldn't fail his guts checks because I didn't actually hit him with a bullet. So he couldn't fail it to make a turn, so he's still there.
He just wanted to give you another sporting opportunity to do it again.
He wanted to see if he could dodge 4 bullets this time. So, next order. And I'm going to shuffle a bit, and you are going to...
I'm going to try that dodging thing again.
Yeah, okay.
I'm armed with the combi rifle, so even if I did hit you, it's going to do nothing.
Yeah. So 4 dice back at you with armor piercing this time. Let's get that right. Okay, so would you like to roll your dodge then, sir? Same as before. 18. You didn't dodge these. 4 dice. 19 and 20 not so good, but an 11 and a 6 pretty good. So 2 dice.
You half my armor down to 1.
Yep.
I've got 3 points of cover. Roll away. You're going to need to get 13.
13 because 16 points of damage from a tagged machine gun. 17's good. 8 not so good.
So he's unconscious as well.
Doctor. Okay, so my next order. So I've got 2 left after this. I'm moved slightly around. We call this Death Starring, myself and Stormshroud. So I've come around a little bit further, and as you can see, I can now draw a line from that Datarazi. You can see him because he's nice and orange, and the other baggage bot. So I can see both of those. What would you...
The Ica drone will try and flash push you. The Datarazi will throw smoke so that he is obscured.
And the rest of his mates are as well.
And the rest of his mates are as well.
It was going to happen. I was going to get to him at some point, so that's fair enough.
So far they've not done well on this throwing smoke at their feet malarkey, so we'll have to see.
I'm going to put... remind me, do they have armour?
They both have 1 point of armour, so... and the Icadron is shock immune. You might as well go for shock though, because it doesn't make any difference to the armour, so it will kill the Datarazi if you get 1 through.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to go shock. Shock all around. I'm going to put 1 into the flash pulse bot and 3 into the smoke machine.
Do you not like my Datarazi by some chance?
No, it's the smoke. Don't like smoke. The best way of beating smoke dodge is to kill the smoke throwers. Okay, so... should we do the flash pulse bot first? So you need 13s, I need 14s. You've got a 1, so you flash pulse me. I got a 5. I didn't get flash pulse. So I shot you. More importantly, I'm not blind.
Did you get 13 or more?
13 or more on 1 dice. A 6.
So he's unconscious as well.
Okay, and I've got 3 shots against your Datarazi. He's throwing a smoke.
For the range, -3 for the mimetism, so you'll be on 14s again, and I've got 1 dice on a 17.
14. That is pretty good.
So you need those 14s.
I need to crit. Well, yeah, I need to crit to stop the smoke runoff. And I've got lots of 1s. I've got 2 1s and an 11, so your smoke goes off fine. And okay, so we're going to move the smoke off the top of the reactor because nobody's behind it.
Up there anymore.
And so the centre is on the Datarazi, the one with the big sword.
Not without a shirt.
The second one along. That's it. So it's over there. So I can't see anything else now. Everything is pretty much covered. No, even him. When I come from this side, they are surrounded by lots of smoke. So, can I kill anything else? I've got 2 orders left. Everybody's in smoke, which is unfortunate. You've got 2 Datarazi still with smoke. That's annoying. Okie dokie. Let's have a look, see what I can do with these last 2 orders then. So, I'm going to use a command point, and I'm going to do a combined order. and I'm going to move this hacker. So this hacker, this, oh, the tag and the hack. Oh, I can't do this with the tag and the hacker, can I?
Why not?
The tag's different. Isn't the tag different?
No, he's the same training level. They're both regular.
Oh, okay, so they're both regular. That's cool. Tag, look at the tag. Here we go. So the tag, this hacker, and this engineer, if you can see him, are part of the fire team. If he comes relevant, it's going to be the tag who's the point leader. And they are moving. So the tag is going to jump over here. And it's kind of looking that way. And Haydow is 4-4. Let's check.
Yeah, Haydow is 4-4, and so is Azanshi.
But nobody can see him there, so he's going to run across the road to behind the tag. And this one is going to go here out of the way. So that was my full order to move because I can't see anything anyway. And my last order, the tag is going to go on suppression fire. Because why wouldn't I? I know you're within 2 foot now. And that is the end of the page, sir. So he is now on suppression fire. And that is all my orders spent. Okay, so a quick roundup of that. I enjoyed that. We have models off the board. We have a couple of models that are unconscious. Excellent. I move forward. I'm in. I've thought that if we get into the room to start off with, it's probably a good idea, because then I'm in. I'm going to get smoke and templated. So I've got to survive the smoke and the templates that are going to come back at me. So hopefully with my armor and my wounds, I should be okay. And yeah, so those Datarazzi smoke machines are going to start charging forward. Hopefully I can hold them back, but we'll have to see. And on that, let's go to Combined Army round 1.
Because you've got no one within 4 inches of the edge, have you? You've got no biotech war saves to make.
Nope, not this time. Because we moved.
Okay, so the Datarazzi on my left, next to the Q drone. Let's run him forward 4 inches towards the alleyway with the 3 skips in it. I don't think you're going to have any AROs to this, so I'm just moving the full 8 towards the Jersey barriers on those 3 skips, please, Lewis. Unless you disagree. Al, do you think there's going to be any AROs?
First arrows, yeah, no, it's fine, not a problem.
So move him 8 inches up.
Because we measured this yellow box and it's just slightly bigger than an S2. Right. Okay, so the same point to the same point, that is 8. Same point to same point, there we go. And I still can't see him.
That's good, that's that bit done. So the other Datarazzi can't even itch his nose without the Guija seeing him.
Nope.
So that order's spent, Lewis. That one can be taken off now, yeah? We'll go to the other Datarazzi. Could you move him forward 4 inches towards the panic room? You might as well leg it forward.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, the guy with the, I think it's the giant axe on that side, isn't it? Just 4 inches.
4 inches, so half, or the short edge. The short edge. Yeah, that one. Just get a rough idea where you're popping him and just pop him down.
Oh, he's going to get turned into pate, I would imagine. It's not going to make any real difference.
Okay, and I see you. I'm on suppression fire, so I'm going to shoot as many times as I possibly can.
I'm going to throw a smoke grenade about 6 inches in front of me, between me and you.
Okay, so about there-ish. Tinbot, are you happy with that?
Yeah, as long as it looks like it's clearly within 8 inches, which is what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
And it's going to block line of sight between me and the tag.
Which is really what you're wanting.
Maybe move it a little bit to the right, so it's going to block. So I bet you when it's down, I want to be able to move the other guys without being seen.
Yeah, stick it to the right a bit. Push it that way a bit. Yep, that'll do. We know what your intention is. Okie dokie. Let's roll some dice, because You're within 2 feet, as we know. Right, but you are definitely over 16.
I'm in 16 or out of 16?
Over 16, less than 2 feet.
So that's going to be -3 for the range, -3 for the mimetism, you'd need 8.
That's fine, still got many shots. And I am -3, -3, 8, yep.
Yep, ballistic you're 14, -6, -3 for the mimetism, -3 for the range.
Okay, so 8s, 3 times. A 3, a 7, and an 11. So 7, not bad. Seen worse.
So
So
I would get +3 for the range. I get -3 because you're a suppression file, so I need a 14 or less.
20.
No, so how many times did they get hit?
Twice.
So 2 armor saves and take that smoke token off because it didn't land.
19 is good, and the other one is 14, which
is not good.
Which is not good because I'm a super tag with heavy big bullets.
Yep. And I assume it was shock, and you've taken me off the board straight away.
Yep. Okay, the Datarazi screams at the top of his lungs, jumps over the barricade, and dies. Remove the template. Let's be professional. Okay, so would you like to use some regular orders?
I can spend some orders. I don't think they have any effect on the outcome of the game.
No, the big guns and armour. Rawr!
Regular order.
Okay.
Kornak is going to stay in charge of the fire team. Nudge him to the left so he has line of sight to the tag. Keep him behind those crates. He needs to get bleeding lucky here, but I basically need everything for my dice to go perfectly and every one of yours to abandon you now, Claude, to have a chance of scraping a point.
Okie dokie. Right, so I'm going to shoot you back because we know you're within 2 feet because we had the baggage bot thing earlier. So I know I'm in range, so I'm going to shoot you. Does Kornak have mimetism or anything?
He does not have mimetism.
But he's still in cover, so...
But he can claim cover.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to shoot you 3 times on 8.
I'm going to shoot you back with all 4 shots from my Mark 12.
Okay, so I want 3 dice, I need 8. I've got an 18. I've got 1. And let's chalk up another critical because it's an 8.
Okie dokie, so 11s.
11s. So. How many dice are you asking?
4.
You've a 19, an 18, a 4 and a 6, I'm afraid, sir.
So I've been hit by the critical, so that's 2 armor saves for Kornak.
With big bullets.
Was it armor piercing or shock?
Kornak's got armour, hasn't he?
I'm immune to shock.
Yeah, but he has got armour, so it would have been armour.
I'm assuming it's armor piercing. So we've got 5 points of armour against these. Damage is 60. We need 12s. 2 dice, 12 or more.
4 and a 3.
No, he's dead. I can't even activate my no wounding cap.
Sorry, dude.
It's all right. Right.
Kornak's dead.
I've got my last orders. I'm going to have fun with them. Let's charge that Datarazi into that room and stab someone in the face. There's not that I can't win this game now. I don't have enough points. So
and that gets rid of the that little blue token. Okay, so flip another token, a regular.
Set a regular order. The last Datarazi, move him forward 4 inches. Keep him out of the line of sight if you can. If not, don't worry about it.
Hang on, let me help. Okay, so 4 inches gets you to the edge of the skip.
Throw a smoke grenade over the other side where I can see, so it's going to block the doorway as much as possible.
So actually, in the door, do you want the centre to be in the doorway, and that will cover crit cockram?
It needs to be a point I can see.
You can see the centre of that doorway from there.
Okay, then they throw it there.
So and that will cover crit cockram as well.
Good, then I can run up and stab him in the face.
I don't want you to do that. Well within 8 inches because we know how big these boxes are. So, yep, we will aim for that. Let's see if we can land it. 17 or less to land it properly. Nope. Your L host is letting you down today, sir.
Did he miss?
He missed on a 20.
Okay, how many orders have I got left?
Oh, you got 6.
Okay,
Okay, idle and throwing again. 15 this time.
Yes, I landed one.
Yeah. Actually passed a roll. The smoke finally lands when the L host actually rolls a dice that covers. And as you can see, crit Cockram is underneath the smoke. So he's in the smoke, but the Invincible that's next to it with the boarding shotgun isn't. Okie dokie, we're going to remove the big smoke template just for ease.
So let's spend another order on that Dathrazi again.
Okay, so turn over one of those, that's it. And the Dathrazi.
Could you move him around the corner and in towards that doorway for 4 inches?
Okay, so 4 inches jumps you straight over the skip, and you are in a mad dash to try and kill, maim and murder. It gets you straight to the threshold. I can't sense you yet because I've got 6th sense, but you're not attacking me. So the spidey senses aren't tingling. So that was your first half. What you were doing with the second half, sir?
I'm not doing anything with the second half because I don't want to move into base-to-base contact with you until I can punch you in the face.
Fair enough.
So I'm idling for the second half.
Idling for the second half. So another one.
Flip another order.
On Dathrazi Rambo.
And then could we move him into base-to-base with crit Cockram?
Okie dokie.
Staying inside the smoke.
Hang on 1 second, I will help.
That looks good. That's fine.
That's fine. We know where the smoke goes. Okie dokie.
What would Crit like to do?
Crit would like to use his spider sensors and shoot you as you're running towards him, but I can't do that because of smoke. Right, 1 second. Okay, so choices are dodge, or and you've got martial arts level 4, so -3 to whatever I do, or I can hit you back with my close combat weapon. You have got a shock close combat weapon, so and against Cockram, whose immunity to shock. So you're hitting me with a stick.
I'm going to hit you very hard with a stick.
Yes, you are, because you get bonuses. So Cockram is going to go, basically, yeah, I'm going to hit you back on a 16.
I'm going to engage you in close combat for the second half, and I will be hitting you on a 26.
That's just stupid. Okay, so 16s. A 3. That's as good as a miss.
So roll dice, add 6. I'm going to get above 20.
2. It's a good job we added 6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good job I got plus 6. So you need to make 1 armor save for crit against damage 17.
5. I fail.
Okay.
Filming. Okay, so 1 wound, and I'm now engaged.
So let's flip another order for the Dathrazi.
Okay, got 2 left. And idle.
Idle.
My options.
Face with you already.
My options are to dodge.
Yeah.
Or just to fight you back. Fighting you back didn't do very much, especially when you need 26s. But you're still going to need 26s, whatever I do.
Correct.
And my dodging out of the way is going to be a less of a target number, even more than 26, and I don't think you'd be able to miss. So let's see if I can get lucky and get a critical, because that's his name.
Punch me or dodge then?
I'm going to punch you for that extra 3 points, because he's got a name, Crit.
And then I'm going to whack you again with, as you said, my stick.
Your sharp, pointy stick. Right, okay, so this is why I don't like smoke, and I'm going to hit you back on a 19. 19.
What did I get?
17.
With or without the plus 6?
Without the plus 6.
So that becomes a 23, so it becomes a critical.
What did I need?
You needed 16s because of the -3 from my
from
my martial arts.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's a shame. That would have been nice. Okay, so damage.
So 2 armor saves because it's a critical from me against damage 17.
3 and 11.
No, you've taken 2 wounds.
Yeah, he did. Okay, Rambo, taking out crit Cockram. I'm going to miss him. Okay, you've got 2 orders left, sir. Okay, so that was your penultimate order. You've got 1 left after this. So I'll point at Rambo. What would you like to do with this order?
Well, if Rambo charges out of the smoke,
I get to see you first.
Shot a lot.
Yes. So another smoke?
No, because I can't throw smoke because I can't see where I'm throwing it.
Ah, bonus.
Was he floating down on top of him? Or he just drops it?
Sorry, Lewis, what did you say?
Why does he just drop it?
Because I still can't see the point I'm throwing it.
Can't see his feet.
It's a line of sight mechanic. If you can't see the point you're aiming at, you can't throw it.
Okay.
I could speculatively throw it, but I'd be on -6s.
Still 11s.
It'd still be 11s. So what I'm going to do instead is, let's see if we can kill that tag. Let's spend an order on the AQUAAICFAQEAAITeAQQAAHwBBgAAhaUBAgA Spitfire.
Ooh. So that fella there at the end of the boxes?
Yeah, why not?
Okie dokie.
Whatever I spend these orders on isn't going to affect the outcome of the game, so...
Okie dokie. So first, are you going to move him across to where everybody else is dead?
Yeah, let's move him across so I can see the tag with the first half.
Okay, so move him across up towards that robot. Okay, base to base contact with the boxes. Yep,
Please, yeah.
He's within 2 feet and he's got cover. Okay, I'm going to shoot you 3 times.
With shock or armor piercing?
What armor you got?
3 points of armor.
Ooh, quite a lot. Are you shock immune?
No.
Let's go shock.
I'll go shock?
Yeah.
I'll shoot you back 4 times with the Spitfire.
Okie dokie. And we are within 2 feet, so it's all good. Okay, so my ARO is to shoot back. I've got 3 dice, and we traditionally 8. I've got a 16, an 11, and a 9. I miss. Oh no! You got 4 dice.
+3 for the range, -3 for your cover, -3 for suppressive fire, so 9s.
2, a 7, a 17, and 11. So 2 hits, sir.
Damage 14, you've got 11 points of armour.
Yep. 3 points of cover.
So still 8 points of armour, 3 points of cover gets you to 11.
So 2 18s are good.
Oh, you're fine. Absolutely golden.
Okay. Daka 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 daka. Lots of shooting and tracer fire and bits of machinery flying everywhere and bits of body parts that are already dead bouncing about. Okay, so last order, sir. What would you like to do?
Last order.
Hang on. Let me look at your face. Look at that fed up face.
This is the definition of futility. It doesn't matter what I choose. Let's spend it on the Q drone. Let's move the Q drone forward 10 inches towards the room.
10 inches?
He's got 6'4".
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm not going to be able to see anything, so let me help you with that one, and we'll see where we end up. The robot plasma thing ended up touching the barrier, so that's a bonus.
Is anybody still within 4 inches of the edge of the board? I don't think he is, but he might be.
These two, maybe. Let's have a measure. He's within 4 inches of the board, and the dead dude, or the unconscious dude, is as well. So he needs to...
Okay, so the AQUAAICFAQEAAIT needs to make a BTS save, and so does the unconscious Raktarak.
Yep. We're filming. Which one would you like to do first?
Oh, let's do the unconscious dude. He's got a higher BTS, so he needs to get a 9 or better.
17.
So
That's definitely better.
He doesn't get any worse. And the conscious guy has 3 points of BTS, so he'll need to get a 12 or more.
7.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Yeah, that fits. That tracks.
He doesn't feel very well.
Yeah, I'm down to 3 models, Al. You've got to kill 3 models in your second turn to put me out of my misery.
You know what? I'm tempted not to.
That's fine.
Because there's no retreat.
Just leave me the Datarazi. I'm quite happy if you just leave me the Datarazi.
Okay, so who's left alive? These
You've got
2.
more points in the room, and you've got your point for having this number 2. So that's how many points this round?
2 points.
3? 2.
It's 2. It's
You
one.
dominated, yeah, 2 points. You dominated the room, and you've got a essential personnel there, so you're winning 2-0 at the moment.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go on to the Invincible round 2. Okay, so let's use it first regular. And I'm going to activate the team, and the link team leader is going to be the shotgun lady. Okay, and the first time I'm going to move, she's going to move a little bit, but this one's going to move quite a bit. So this one's going to move back to the doorway. So that is greater than 3 inches, so he can't dodge into base-to-base combat, because that is the thing. And so that's my first half of my order, Stormshroud. What's your Datarazi going to do?
So the active model is the boarding shotgun, so I expect you're going to use the template. So I'm just going to dodge because the smoke won't help me, and I'll try and go round those consoles so I'm out of line of sight on the other side. Still inside the room, but around the other side of that computer.
Okie dokie, let's roll some dice and see where we end up. Okay, so I hit 3 times because I've got 2 shots with my boarding shotgun plus 1 for the fire team, so 2 hits, 3 hits. So
14 or less, come on.
14 or less, 3 times.
Just once.
No, 3 dice, 1 dice. That's it. 16!
Didn't dodge, get 3 hits. Now roll 3 dice, you need to get 14s on each of them.
You got 20, you got 19, and you got 3.
So he's unconscious.
Yay! Okay, so he's unconscious.
If you don't manage to kill the last 2 models in my list, then I have to do a second turn. I'm going to be really annoyed.
Okie dokie. Let's see what we can do. So that Spitfire is on his own. So that Spitfire's on his own, and I've got a wiggly order. So I'm going to use the wiggly order on my tag. So I'm going to idle with the tag.
Okay, if I shoot you, I'm going to need 12s. If I dodge, I'm going to need 12s. I might as well shoot you. It makes no difference.
You've had enough now.
Oh, it's keeping me from whiskey now.
Okie dokie. So
I get +3 for the range, -3 for your cover. 12s.
Okay, so would you like to roll some 12s or a 12? You didn't have to. You've got a crit.
You got a crit?
Yeah, you got a
Hooray!
crit. So I need 14. I got a 13, but nothing else. So yes, you got me.
2 armour saves, you've got 8 points of armour, 3 points of cover, damage is 14.
2 and a 4.
2 is not going to cut it.
No.
4 will, 2 won't. You've taken a wound.
I've taken a wound. No. I've taken a wound. Oh no. Run away. You know what? I'm going to do that again. Idle.
Yeah, I'll shoot you back.
Yeah, it worked last time.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I can only do it a few more times and I'll die. Right. Okay, don't roll a 12 this time. That's a 20 and it's my dice, so that's fine. 20, you missed. 4 dice. 14s. 11, 12, 9 and 1. So 4 hits.
4 armour saves.
4 armour saves. Use your own dice this time. Roll them and let's see what we get.
If anything's single digits, it's a dead.
A 1, a 7.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Off the table, dead.
Dude, you got left, mate.
Just the Q drone. Come on. Finish it off for me.
That one.
Yeah, but before you waste a whole bunch of orders to try and maximise your points, can you do your classified?
No, because you basically and you need to die for me to do it.
Oh, okay.
Which is annoying.
Well, there's an unconscious Datarazi in the room.
Yeah, I know. Look, at the end of the game, you'll realise.
Okay.
I can't get to it without because you're in the way, and I can't get to what I need to get to.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess it's moving. Let's move this one. Okay, so I'm going to use up a bit. There we go. I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to do a combined order. One of these.
Hang on, just let me go and get some salt from the kitchen to pour into my wounds while you're doing this.
Okay, over here. Keep on looking through. Right, so I'm spending. I've got him, And let's have this camo token. So they're all going to move roughly 4 inches. Not prone anymore because I can wander about anyway. In fact, I'm gonna move all my whole movement because I know you can't see me.
You sure?
Yeah.
The one model that's on the board, you know exactly what you can see, can't you?
Yeah, you got one model, and I know where he is. And the tag moves a big 6. So the tag's going to kind of wander over here. And okay, back over here. And I'm going to do another regular order. Same 3 people. And if it matters, it's going to be the tag that's in charge. Let's just pop them here. So I can't see.
I assume you're staying out of the line of sight.
I can't see that one.
Remote.
Yeah. And this guy is going to move 8 inches. Can I move through? Can I still move through my own guys?
Silhouette, same or smaller? Yes.
Same, yeah.
A silhouette 2 guy can't push his way through past the tag, but he can
Push his way through silhouette 2 lady. So 8 inches gets me there. 8 inches gets me roughly there. Okay, back over here. And another one. And I'm going to go 4 to here. There we go. So 4 to there, to the doorway. So you still can't see me. These sticky outy bits.
Well, I'm only silhouette 3 as well, so I'm quite short, so I probably can't see over that skip.
Oh, okay. Right, let's have a look at the silhouette 3 against the skip then, and we'll see where see if I can actually just walk out. Silhouette 3 is below the edge of that skip, so I can come out that skip, carry on walking. Even because the silhouette 2 is only just over topper anyway, so I should be able to be okay to walk over that. So you're okay with that?
Absolutely. I don't think it'll make any difference to the outcome.
Okie dokie. So the second half of the order gets me to there, so I'm up against that skip. So let's have another, use up another order.
How many have we got left now?
3.
3.
3. So I'm going to attach a package to the skip.
Okay.
And I'm going to run away.
You probably wise. You don't want to blow it up while you're stood next to it.
No. So I can zip. So I end up back in the room and the package next to the skip. I need to spend an order to blow it up, don't I?
You do.
That's annoying. So another order. And I'm going to detonate that skip. Boom. There's no.
Well, that's just littering.
There's no roll, is there?
There's no rolls required. No, it just goes.
Okay, and that is sabotage, and that is my classified.
So for anyone who's newer to Infinity, that may have seemed like a bit of a long, wasted stream of orders. But if you're playing in a tournament, you need to try and maximise your objective points because you might need them to move further up the table. So it was worth for spending those orders to make sure he gets that point in case he needs it to be Joe Blogg's 2 tables over.
Yeah. So it is worth doing.
It's good practice.
Good practice.
Plus he really wants to humiliate me by making sure this is a 10-0, not a 9-0.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Filming. Okay, penultimate order. And I'm going to spend this on the tag. The tag is going to move to the edge of the building to look at the little robot.
The little robot will shoot back with 3 rounds from his plasma rifle in blast mode to take away your cover.
Yeah! This is where all my dudes are going to die trying to kill this last model, isn't it? All right, let's see what we do. Under 16 inches, unfortunately, so not very good range for me. So it's zeros for me.
Though. I get +3 for the range. I've also got mimetism and I'm in cover, so that's going to put you on a -6.
That's not good. Okie dokie.
It doesn't matter what ammo type you're using, that's what you're mulling over.
No, mulling over that, I probably should have just run forward because I've got no cover anyway.
You've got cover for the shot, just not for the armour.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to shoot you. Right, shooting you 4 times on -6 overall, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. 0's for the range,
Yeah.
-3 for ranges, and -3 for my cover.
Yeah, so 8s.
And I get +3 for the range, -3 for your cover.
Okay, so you've got 3 dice because you've got total reaction. Needing 11s. And you get an 11. You get a 15 and an 8. So you've got a crit. And you've got an 8. I need 4 dice, 8s. I've got a 6, 2, 14 and a 20. So you've got 3 armour saves.
Well, no, because this is plasma, so it's armour and BTS. So you got hit by the crit and by 1 other shot, yes?
Yeah.
So you need to make 4 armour saves. No. 1, 2, 3 armour saves and 2 BTS saves.
Okay, so
Damage is 13 and you only have your armour, so you'll need 6s against the armour saves.
an 8, a 15 and a 13. So I'm good with that.
BTS, you've got 6 BTS, you'll need 8s.
16 and 18.
So you're absolutely fine.
Absolutely golden. Okay, so I'm going to use my lieutenant's order on this camo token. And I'm going to go there and there for my 8 inches. Gets me about here. Okay, and then back over here. My second lieutenant's order. I'm going to go here. Just poke out so enough so I can see the Aquadron. I am quite close. So you can see a shimmer, sir. What would you like to do?
I'll defer.
You're going to defer?
Yeah, why not?
Stay there. Stay. Stop wandering off.
You're probably going to shoot me with the second half, so I might as well.
Yeah, with one of them, sir.
Yeah, what does that reveal you to be?
That reveals me to be my lieutenant and the De Young.
I am astonished.
Oh yeah?
Absolutely astonished.
With the 2 lieutenant orders. Concentrate what you're looking at.
Well, given that you've now appeared and surprise shotted me with a boarding shotgun, I'm going to shoot you back.
Okay.
With 3 shots of blast mode plasma again.
There's nobody round him, so nobody's going to get you.
It's just going to take away that armour that you would gain.
Okie dokie, so let's roll some dice. Okay, so you've got 3 dice. You've got -3 for my surprise shot, -3 for my camouflage, -3 for my cover.
Give us your mimetism, and -3 for your cover, yeah.
So,
-6 overall, 5s. Come on, 5s.
a 2. You get me. A 19 and a 19, but you get me.
So you need to. Well, you would need to make an armour roll and a BTS roll, but your armour and your BTS are the same. So for the sake of expediency, you might as well roll them together.
Okie dokie.
And you need to get 11s.
A 2 and a 15.
So you are unconscious.
Oh bugger.
But I've been hit twice, so I need to now make 2 armour rolls. I don't get any cover because it's a template, and I don't have any armour, so I need to get 15s.
14 and 12.
So I am unconscious as well.
My lieutenant is unconscious. I'm lack of lieutenant for next turn.
My heart bleeds.
What, like the rest of your army? You're all dead, mate.
I know. I've started preparing the list for the next game for revenge.
I've got nothing else to shoot.
You can start shooting your own guys. I'm happy with that.
Nope. Nope, I don't think so. I think that's a win.
Well, I think that's a 10-0.
That is a 10-0 curb stomping.
It could have swung a lot though in that initial shot between the Guija and the Yaugat sniper had a huge effect on the game.
Yeah, getting rid of that sniper straight away was fantastic. when your Data Rising run across the barriers, and there was a smoke against.
I couldn't do a damn thing. Everything died.
Yeah.
Everything I tried to do died.
Yeah, if you drop that smoke as well in front of my tag, that would have been different. But dice rolls thought differently.
Yeah. So I was gonna, when I saw your list, and after you decided to go first and you deployed, I saw you had the big heavy infantry pain train with the tag. Then yeah, you pushed up into the room. You were really aggressive. I was on the back foot from there on out. Dice didn't help me on a few critical rolls, and yeah, I was never going to win. It was a mathematical improbability when I started my first turn. It was a mathematical impossibility by the time I'd ended.
I've got to admit, when I saw your list, I thought I was going to have smoke death, because you had the smoke throwers, and then you had a 5-man link team that could shoot through that smoke. If you'd have got first turn...
How many did they miss on needing 17s or less?
Yeah, that's your L host.
Yeah, I'll blame my L host for that.
Yeah, you've got a defective L host this week.
Need to get him an upgrade.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you were unlucky on that one. I think with this whole mission...
I don't think there's a bad list.
Oh, yours? I was really concerned about it. About the smoke death.
Poorly, but I'm not sure. It can be hard to tell. I mean, I'm trying. Obviously, we're doing the best we can with remote presence, but it's still hard to check all the angles and see everything when you're not physically there. But yeah, if I'd had first turn, I think it would have been very different.
I think it would have been the opposite. I think I would have been somewhere in round 2, just finished. I really do.
If I'd have had a bit more luck with the AROs I had, then yeah, I may have been able to make more of a game of it. But now, well played. Another well-deserved win.
Yep. Pain, power.
Can I go and drown my sorrows?
Yeah, I think you can. Go and have a whiskey.
Or 3.
Right. And on that, I will let you sign out.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It all helps to keep us motivated and raises the profile of our channel and Infinity the game, bringing it to a wider audience. And don't forget, if you're so inclined, you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.